after I'm already done with work, it's bright as shit and like cheery and shit. I'm like, man, fuck you.
What's up, everybody? We're live. Podcast for nooners, by nooners.
Oh
Eh,
wow.
we were just talking about. Charlie got on here and heard her own voice. We were just talking about how I cannot stand. For somebody who is objectively incredibly into themselves, I cannot stand to listen to my own voice. What I was going to say before we went live, Charlie, was I did that episode of Iconoblast way back in the day that I wrote about Mike
Mhm.
Tyson, which go check it out. Apparently, it's like one of their best episodes ever, like viewer and listening wise. Um, it pained my soul to sit and listen to the whole episode to see how they cut it. So they cut a bunch of stuff out because Joel kept going on about the efficacy of like a minor, like there's like real sex dolls.
Oh
One
yeah.
one that looks like a minor for pedophiles. They had to cut so much shit out because I was like, I would go back and forth between like making jokes and then like awkwardly trying to back myself out of it. You know,
I don't want to have anything to do with this
I
right
was like, oh
now.
my god. I was like, my kid. Like at one point, I was like, my like they're gonna come take my children away from me at some point.
We heard you on this one podcast that 1,000 people subscribe to. You have some splaining to do.
Mm-hmm. Oh lord. Well, Jake's running a little late. Uh, obviously Wednesday show. I got volunteered to coach my kids' hockey team, so which means I have to be at the hockey rink at 7:30 tomorrow night. So for evaluations, I wasn't told this until about 9 o'clock last night. So, but the show
Lord.
goes on. Um, had a guest kind of lined up for tomorrow night. Tried to get him on tonight. He had other obligations, so but he's gonna come on. He wants to. He really wants to. Um, I've got a really, I think, fun question for that. It's not anything like ultra original, but I think it'd be pretty fun. Um, but obviously, hectic day. I didn't have a question, so we're just gonna jaw. We're gonna gab. I think we gabbed last episode. Sometimes our gab episodes are the funnest. You know,
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought Delco worked it out, so he was gonna be on tonight. So I was like, okay, I guess this is happening.
Oh, that's
I
why. You,
was
that's why you threw the leather on the pleather.
no. This is actually an ode to my dad's old cologne bottle. Because it had like a blue transparent cap and then like black.
Oh, what cologne
Because
would
I was
that
like,
be?
well, what the hell am I supposed to do? Because I didn't know we were gonna go on until about 4:30, so I had to think of something quick. And I was like, well, I don't have any inspirations of what I'm gonna do, and I have that on my mantle. And I was like, all right,
Oh,
that'll do.
do you know what kind of cologne it is?
I looked just in case I was asked. It's called Richard Burrie, Barrie, and it's called shit.
Richard Burrie.
Uh, oh crap, what was it called? Some Russian name.
Oh Lord,
Uh, Let me see if I can
this cologne smells like
Google it.
vodka and cigarettes.
No, I fucking love how it smells.
From what I've heard of your dad, I almost like imagine like a Stetson cologne.
No, I mean my dad didn't buy a clone,
Right.
so
No.
I highly doubt he
I
bought
have
this. It was
not bought
probably a
col.
gift, and then he liked it and was like, "I'll stick with that one," and he did until my mom got him Chanel
Oh,
in like
Chanel.
2010. My
Yeah.
dad used the same. I'm pretty sure the same bottle, or he might have gotten just a few at the same time, and he used that for 10 to 15 years because he hardly ever wore it.
Yeah, I don't. I can't remember the last time I've worn cologne. It,
Baryshnikov.
Barichnikov. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think in high school, definitely cologne. And I was, at the time, Victoria's Secret actually had like men's cologne, and it was very
Mhm.
sexy too.
They
Not the one. I
they
didn't
still
like the one.
good.
I went to the no, but they don't. Last I knew, they didn't make the very sexy 2, and that's when I
Uh,
stopped wearing cologne. Like they discontinued it, and I was like, well, fuck, I don't know what to wear now. You know,
so this is what it looks like,
you're kind of
but
grimy.
it doesn't have the writing. But you
Uh,
see the transparently top black
oh,
bottom.
gotcha.
So
What's up, Jake?
Yeah, I wear Prada.
Prada, nice.
Yeah, I
So,
think I'll grab the bottle.
yeah, but then, uh, I think at one point, oh, Jake's got the echo. I'm gonna cut that out. Um, my wife, when we were dating, got me. I can't remember what it was called, but it was from YSL. Even Saint Laurent, and I wore that for a while. Yeah, we can't see. I mean, I can see it a bit. Back at
Hold on, let me get a flashlight up. It's dark in here.
Womb Raider. Jesus Christ. Ooh, fancy.
It's Carbon by Prada.
Oh, okay. Yeah, pick that up at
Is Boom
Macy's.
calling me a fag or what?
No, he said my cologne is Juan's mom.
Oh,
Um,
I haven't loaded up the chat yet. Yeah, no, I've been a piece of shit.
no. This is abrupt. No worries. You were texting us saying you're flying down the highway. I was like, bro, chill out, man. Like,
I had a cop behind me too, and I was texting you guys. I was like, ooh.
it's like, is he speeding and on the phone? This motherfucker.
I know this. And he looks Mexican.
I know, I was about to get stopped and have my green card fucking have to read the Cat in the Hat.
Yeah,
It's fucking
that's true.
Albuquerque, New
It's New
Mexico.
Mexico. Yeah.
Are you really?
You're like, look at this white motherfucker. No,
Look at this light skinned.
he thinks he's better than all of us because he's light skinned.
Oh, he's got a white last name and he's white skinned?
And it would definitely be a Mexican cop. I mean, what else is
Probably.
going to be in Albuquerque?
Yeah.
Yeah, because Mexican cops in Albuquerque totally speak with a like southern accent too.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, now I have. Years ago, I bought. I want to say it's from. God, who is it? Who's like the big soap, like kind of like man soap company? Not Dr. Squatch.
Duke Cannon?
Duke Cannon. They have like a dry cologne. So it's like this like waxy bar. You kind of like rub your fingers on it and then kind of get it on
So
you.
like deodorant?
Mm.
I mean, it kind of is like soft deodorant that you get. It smells good, but I just never think to put it on. You know, I'm actually. My wife has commented that like even when I'm sweaty, like I don't smell.
I don't know. I've noticed that Mando deodorant doesn't work too well for me.
No, I don't. I've heard Ross reference that. I've never heard of it. I've never seen it.
I
It's
thought
not
I'd try it
even
because like everybody's advertising it, and like everybody is like sponsored by it. So I was like, shit, I'll give it a try. Does not work for Space Cowboy.
No, well,
You want to know something that's weird between men and women's deodorant? Did you know that they're different?
are
Yeah,
they?
they're like chemically different.
Well, not just that. Like we call it all deodorant. Men's, what you buy
There's
for men, it is
antiperspirant and then
deodorant. For
deodorant.
women,
Hmm.
it's labeled antiperspirant. You can't find like a men's antiperspirant. It's just deodorant. So like if I would ever use my dad's deodorant, like I would sweat like crazy because it wasn't an antiperspirant. Like almost all
Huh.
women's is.
I feel like I've
And I'm like,
seen a
why
men's
the fuck is
antiperspirant
this
before. Like,
different?
didn't like
Do
Shaq
what?
used? I'm pretty sure I've
Yeah, no,
seen
there's
or
men's antiperspirants.
yeah.
Well, I'm not
Did
saying it doesn't exist, but like when you go to Walmart, the
uh,
majority you're gonna find
uh,
is only like on the back. It only says
yeah, like
there's
all
a
the Old
deodorant
Spice deodorant and stuff.
ingredient.
Oh no, Old
Yeah,
Spice. It's hard to find deodorant these days. It's all antiperspirant when I
Is it?
look.
I don't know. I don't. Like I said, like I don't really smell when I sweat. So like deodorant, like a stick of deodorant will last me like 2 years. But I remember like Shaq. Remember the roll-on deodorant? Do they still sell that shit?
no idea.
Where like somebody got me some of that one time and I used it and it felt like I just like put KY all under my armpits. It was like a liquid
Oh, that's
on
why
the
I fucking
roller.
hated gel deodorant when I was in high
Yeah,
school.
it's like oh my, like I'm like ugh, ugh, ugh,
It'd be like
gross.
after gym class, I'd sit there, whee, whee, whee.
You like try to dry it out. You're sitting there flapping your arms like a fucking
Oh
idiot.
no, I'd have fun just fucking with the squish.
Oh, with
Just
the
fucking.
squish? No, I'll be like, oh, gross. And then like it'd get on your shirt, and then it looks like your armpits are sweating, but it's your fucking deodorant, you know. But yeah,
I'm not slob. I put a lot of things in my body that I wouldn't eat.
mm.
If you get what I'm saying.
Isn't like
Or
well
I put my body in a lot of things I wouldn't eat.
now the big thing is like aluminum free deodorant.
That's why I switched to Mando because I was like, I'm gonna be aluminum free. I'm gonna be cool.
Yeah, because like it's like somewhat like there's studies linking it to Alzheimer's or something.
It's like nut cancer, Alzheimer's, and everything.
Huh? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's either that or fucking smelling like shit. Guess what I'm gonna choose? You think I want to fucking live forever?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's like smell like shit when you're younger, or I mean, smell like shit when you're older when you have Alzheimer's and don't remember to clean yourself. You know, I'll take younger. I'm with you, Charlie. I'll take younger. I want to smell good when I'm younger. When I'm older, I'm not worried about it. You know, I'm gonna smell like ass anyways. Like once you hit like 70, your body automatically smell like switches to old people smell anyways. You know, but yeah, the
I
gel
don't know. I
stuff.
want to round out at 69.
That I mean, that's a flex. Like 69, and then like 1 minute before your 70th birthday, just
Fuck it.
be like dead at 69. Nice. I'd put that in my will. If I die at the age of 69 in the obituary, you must say like William Schofield, dead at 69. Dot dot dot. Nice. If it's in my will, they have to legally do it, you know. So, but anyways, what's new with you guys? Not a lot.
Bunch of bullshit.
Robert Redford died, which I mean, everybody's shocked by. He was 89. Not shocking, but I mean, he was a dope dude.
Yeah, nobody cares. I got summoned for fucking jury duty.
Ooh, like did you like just like the initial summons where you have to like call in first?
Well, there's no calling in. There's just it just says go online, fill out the questionnaire.
Oh, okay. See here,
I
you
gave
get
the most unhinged answers for that questionnaire.
see they don't even do it.
You could. It was like you have to. It's like, are you a citizen?
Yeah, it's like
Are you
these.
married?
Mm-hmm.
Are you in college? Like there wasn't a like a.
They asked me on mine if I have any biases that may affect any out rulings or any rulings or outcomes, and I was like, yes.
Yeah, just yes.
Yeah, I mean, if they gave me that, I would totally been like,
Or no, what you have
I'm a
to
white
in that
supremacist.
what you have to do is what you have to do is not say yes, say in all caps, "Oh hell yeah!" exclamation.
I do have a shirt that was my dad's that says
Stitches.
snitches are a dying breed, and I'm like, can I just wear that? And I'll be like, get the fuck out. And I'll be like, all right.
So yeah, like
Yeah.
here you get like a little kind of postcard in the mail. Or you have to like call this number. And I guess it's the same thing. It's like a survey. It's like, are you a citizen? Click 1 or 0. It's like, are you this? 1 or 0. Like, what's your education level? Click 1 for this, 2 for this. I've gotten those probably 3 or 4 times since living here. And then like they're like, oh, please hold for your result. And then like they're always like, oh, you're not needed. I'm like, okay.
Interesting. Because all this, it's like
I was just over
standard.
here quoting Mein Kampf into a phone survey.
Yeah. From the river to the sea. No. Just like screaming into the phone. Like, oh, please answer yes or no. Goddamn Jews killing it.
But the thing is, for me, like, I never check my fucking mail, so I had no idea when this was sent to me. I was supposed to check in yesterday morning.
Oh shit.
Like the online thing.
Charlie's got warrants
15.
now. Failed to show up for jury.
Well, I went ahead and did it today, and it was like, you're confirmed, and it was like, but it says service time is the 22nd, so that's Monday. So I'm like, I guess I would have to show up to the court at 8 a.m. Monday morning if they don't tell me by, it said by Thursday of the date that you online register that they're supposed to let you know if you're on the panel or everything's completed. And it was like, but if you don't hear anything, call us on Friday.
It sounds like a podcast if you're on the panel.
You're on the panel.
Yeah, but they said like on your status it'll say, because right now it says confirmed, and if you're not chosen it'll say complete, but if you are it'll say panel. And I'm like, well, I put I'm a single female with no kids, white female. Maybe they'll be like, no, we don't want her. No.
She might be racist. She
But
might
here's
be
the thing.
racist.
We don't want her.
Here's always my one thing I think about though is like, yeah, like I definitely don't want to do it. So I definitely like skew as much as I can to get out of it. But like, what if it's like that one fucking trial?
Oh, and it's like fucking awesome and crazy.
Yeah.
It's not.
I know it's not. It never is, right? But like, what if?
Oh, it never, ever is.
It's
The
always
only
like
people who won this were the ones that got selected for the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. If I was on that shit for the next 6 weeks, not getting fucking paid for my job, I'd be like,
I'll go into bankruptcy to witness this shit.
Oh my god. Or being on like the Murdaugh fucking.
Oh, or OJ.
I would have fucking killed myself for that one because all they were talking about were his financial bullshit.
Oh, yeah,
like that.
I'm sure it's actually
horrible.
I'm sure even like portions of like the Johnny Depp trial, they're like, can we maybe?
No, that was all filmed. I watched the whole fucking thing, and it was chef's kiss the entire time.
I mean, if you're in California and you get jury duty, you have a very high chance of that Blake Lively shit going to trial.
I think it's in New York, isn't it?
Oh, is it New York?
I believe it's in New York.
Well, either way, New York.
I haven't really followed it closely, but I want to say it's in New York.
You have to be in like the same county.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be one.
Yeah. I don't think Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis are gonna get dragged into a Des Moines federal court for me to go into. But I think they fled the country now after the Diddy thing. I don't know. But
I mean, it would have been really cool if John Jones's shit had gone to trial and I'd gotten picked for that. Because like.
He's like, do you know this man? He's like, fuck yeah. Like, out.
I've never seen him before in my life. You have Bones Jones tattooed on your ass. No, I don't.
Never seen him, but he looks like
know that.
He looks like some sort of colored drug addict that beats up people. He was like, you're on. Let's go.
Looks like he might have been roid raging.
Mm-hmm. Probably on cocaine. Looks like some sort of uppity athlete that doesn't know consequences to his own actions.
Bill is the one that said uppity for every audio listener's clarification.
To be fair, I don't know John Jones, so...
Bill, that's still not something you use when it goes to black people.
I didn't know he's black. John Jones is the whitest name I've ever heard.
Okay. It's not like anyone fucking watches these fucking anyways. We can say what the fuck we want to.
Well, I mean, what? Yeah, who's gonna come after me?
I doubt that's even the most racist thing Bill has said in an episode.
I don't know. Uppity's pretty fucking bad, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I had to look it up. I looked it up, and I was like, oh my god, it's way worse than I thought it would be. And I was like, wait, let's not say that. Let's not say that. No mo. We're not gonna say that.
Okay.
No mo.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm from the South. You know? It's just how I use words.
It's like calling a little child a pickaninny. It's like, don't do that. Don't do
I know better than that. I know better than that. There's somebody, like when we first moved into our neighborhood, there was a house that had one of those.
A small black child.
Like Is
that what you're referring to them now as, Bill?
No.
That's what it's referring to.
I'm talking about like those yard sculptures of the little black kids with the lanterns. Have you ever seen those? They're all over in the South.
Are we allowed to say it?
What? Say what?
It's called? Because I know what it's called, but are we allowed to say it?
I grew up, they were called pickaninnies. Somebody's like, oh, look at this racist fuck with his pickaninny out in the front yard.
Here they were called lawn jockeys.
I mean, to be fair, lawn jockey sounds a little less racist than pickaninny. Because it could just be a white jockey, you know? People love
Well,
horse
I'll text you
racing.
something in the context it was used because I don't know if I can say this on the show.
Or is
Yeah.
are you substituting jockey for a different word?
Because I know like the Pickaninny was used in like a lot of like uh what is it called, like the Southern Gothic
Oh, I don't know.
plays and stuff like that, but it was
Mhm.
literally portraying like black
Little
children,
black
like
kid.
not just something that goes on the lawn,
Yeah.
literal black children. So that's probably where that came from, Bill. But it's just like, oh my god,
Yeah. 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 Like like that kid from what was that Song of the South? That movie that Disney tries to act like they never made.
Oh, the one that they
Oh.
rethemed. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. But um, have you ever seen clips of that movie, Jake? I'm sure you.
I've never even heard of it.
Song of the South. It's like, have you ever heard like somebody say like, "Oh, Uncle Remus"?
So, Charlie, did you ever go on the original Splash Mountain drive or ride?
Yeah.
No,
The Tar
I've never
Baby.
been to.
That's
I've
Song of
never
the
been to a
South.
Disney resort.
Yeah, the original Splash Mountain had a bunch of shit from Disney's more racist things. Like I can't even.
Most racist.
I remember. I don't even remember what movie. I don't think it was Song of the South was live action, but Disney had some movie where I want to say it was like a rabbit or something takes tar and makes this like child form out of it to distract the people chasing him. And it was the
Oh,
tar.
that's Bugs Bunny.
Was that? Is it called the Tar Baby?
I think that was Bugs Bunny.
Was that? I want to say it was a Disney movie. I watched it on VHS at my grandma's house, which makes a lot
Looney,
of
Looney Tunes has
makes
some
a
pretty fucked up
lot of
shit.
sense.
Oh, Looney Tunes did a lot.
Oh, they all did back in the day. Up until like the 90s, they were doing
Well,
some
even
crazy
even
shit.
to the point for like the Looney Tunes, Daffy Duck was a bellhop, and he was taking the guy up to his room, and the room number was 666. Like Looney Tunes was all about that crazy shit. Like they didn't fucking care, and neither did we watching
Oh,
it.
sorry, Elijah. Briar Baby. God. We might have to delete this show after we're done.
I think Elijah's just trying to get you to say shit.
He might. He might. But yeah, so Redford.
Oh, it's Briar Rabbit, so it was Song of the South, Bill.
Oh, was it? Okay. There you go.
If it's Briar Rabbit, it's Song of the South.
No, Slav, I haven't seen either one of those productions.
God damn it, Womb.
What? Oh, the Tar Baby was Uncle Remus Folk Tales? Okay.
That's Song of the South title.
Yeah,
too.
Song of the South. And it's like never, like, Disney has completely wiped it away from anything associated to them because it was the most racist shit ever.
It was made in like the 50s.
Imagine if Walt Disney is like, let's make a kids version of American History X.
I would say fucking. What was the first movie ever made? Because the first movie ever made was KKK propaganda.
Well, the first movie ever made was that one with the train, and everybody ran out of the theater.
Or like the first movie was Sound.
Oh, I don't know.
That was one with the moon.
Oh, the moon landing?
Like the glass bottle.
No, the jazz singer.
60s.
Oh yeah, the jazz singer was the first talkie.
Yeah.
And I only know that because I've been going back and re-watching like a lot of the softcore history, and that came up today. I was watching their game show on Patreon, which is fucking hilarious. Birth of a Nation. I don't.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about because
I don't think that was
we
the
had to learn
first
about
movie.
that in school.
Didn't fucking was it Wilson, Woodrow Wilson? He played that at the fucking White House.
Birth of a Nation?
Yeah,
something
it was the
like
first
that.
movie played at the White House.
That might be it. What you're thinking of? The first movie played at the White House. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So fucking.
Yeah. So if anyone says Woodrow Wilson is their favorite fucking president, big giant red fucking flag there.
Well, Truman also had the KKK march through the fucking street, so he didn't do.
I don't think I've ever met somebody who's like, no, who was the best president we've ever had?
Yeah, there was like a KKK
Wilson.
parade in like the 40s along fucking Pennsylvania Avenue that Truman threw.
Really? Because they would have been kind of by the 40s. Being in the Klan would have been fairly taboo.
Especially after World War II.
Like after World War One is when like they had to like go underground.
Someone's probably gonna correct me, so
Good Lord, Slav, Jesus Christ.
Slav, bad.
Wilson signed the Fed. Yeah, but say I don't know if anybody's like ever. I've never met somebody. Woodrow. Let me tell you about Woodrow Wilson.
I mean, I've never heard anything good about Woodrow Wilson.
Is he the one who was like the one-term president? He didn't like run for re-election because he's like, oh, I did everything I wanted to do. So like, no, I'm good.
Could have been Hoover was like that too.
I don't know. I should know. Like I said, I've been binging softcore history for the last like 3 weeks.
Yeah, Elijah's got a point. Andrew Jackson may have been the worst president ever.
As as a person,
Yeah.
or like
Just
policy
the
wise.
Democratic Party too.
I mean, he also did institute the policy of like almost killing every Native American. So.
Oh well, yeah, that's true. That is true. But yeah.
And we have him on our money.
Yeah, we do. What's he? Is he the $20 bill?
Jackson, yeah.
Oh yeah. So not only is he on our money, he's on probably like what? Probably the most popular denomination of our money.
That's a weird thing to say. This is a popular denomination of money.
It's what ATM.
Especially nowadays when everything's digital and people usually don't care.
Go to an ATM, you're pulling 20s.
That's mostly all. I mean, that's if you're going to an ATM. That's just because it's easy. You don't want to deal with people handing people fucking fives or ones.
I can't actually at my bank. I can.
You can get a 10 at the ATM if you get.
See, my bank is 20s and 5s.
My ATM won't even let me get 50.
Yeah, some of them just do because it's
like actually pull $50. It's because you'll overdraft, Jake.
No.
I'm just fucking with you, man. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been to an ATM that pulls out 50s. I know there's an ATM. There's one, and it says it on there. There's an ATM in the Wynn Casino that's only hundreds.
That's ridiculous.
In Vegas. But I mean, the Wynn's like one of the most expensive, not only one of the most expensive hotels to stay in, but one of the most expensive ones to gamble in. So
it just sounds like a novelty thing, though. Oh, you can only pull out $100 at a time at this ATM.
Right.
So
the only ATM in Vegas where you can only pull out in denominations of 100.
Yeah. So yeah. Somebody's like, yeah, look, I pulled out 100. Just spits out one little bill.
If you're in a place where you didn't go to Vegas pre-planning on like pulling out cash before you go and then you're having to go to an ATM, you need to rethink every thought.
Yeah.
That or like fucking rent a car and drive off strip to a credit union and pull out an ATM there.
Oh yeah. Or actually if you're staying at a hotel.
Or just fucking stop.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. But if you're staying at like I've done it before, not because like I like ran out of money and I was like going nuts trying to gamble more, but I needed like $40 in cash and I didn't want to use the ATM. I just went to the front desk and said, "Hey, I'm staying here. Can you give me like $40 in cash and just charge it to the room?" They're like, "Yeah, sure."
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, that's bold to assume that a casino would have cash now, though.
That's how they pay
have
you.
So many, like,
or not a casino, a hotel.
Well, it was a hotel casino in Vegas. It was the MGM. It was the MGM Grand. People pay for rooms in cash there. Still, it's nuts. I've seen people do it. I saw somebody like I've seen people like, win a shit ton of money. Like, we're getting the suite in Caesars tonight. Can I pay you in cash?
Those people are called retards.
Oh, you still have to have a card on file, by the way. But you can pay
once
for
again,
cash.
if you're going to somewhere like Vegas and you're not housing a fuck ton of people, why would you care about getting a suite? Because guess what? You're not spending any fucking time in that room. So what the fuck do you think you're paying? Like, what exactly do you think you're getting?
You know,
If you
peep drunk.
spend that money, go to fucking shows, go to a great
No, no.
restaurant. Like, don't spend it on your fucking accommodations on somewhere that you're gonna fucking pass out at it and not give a shit
Drunk
about.
morons like to ball out, and just because
Yeah,
you're
go ball
rich
out on
doesn't
a
mean you're not a
$200
moron.
steak and a $400 bottle.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jake. Ball
Yeah.
out. You can ball, but don't go do it fucking somewhere else on a place you'll actually enjoy. So somewhere you're not going to spend any time in unless you're
Just shop with that
unconscious.
money. Go have fun. Fuck.
Yeah. Thank you, Jake. You fucking get it.
Yeah, that was my wife's
Spending
plan.
on
Vegas has fun
accommodations is
shopping.
fucking dumb.
Vegas
That is
has, you could shop
dumb.
for literally anything you can think of outside of maybe, well, I'm sure you could probably buy a Lamborghini in Las Vegas pretty quick. But yeah, I
I'm
mean,
Pretty sure
sure.
there's a dealership on the
Yeah.
strip.
I think I've told this story before.
Well,
Like
not strip, but
me and my father-in-law went and played craps in the Hard Rock one night. And I think we got to the table. It was probably like, I don't know, it was after dinner, so it was probably like 8:30, 9 p.m. It was a $5 table. I got $100 in chips. We walked out at like 5 a.m. and I had like $1,600. Went back to the hotel. Told my wife, I was like, man, like I won a shit ton of money. Woke up at like noon the next day. I was like, hey, where'd the money go? My wife like walks in an hour later. She's like, oh yeah, I went shopping. I bought you this Fendi wallet, and I was like, okay, how much was this? And she told me. I was like, what the fuck? She's like, yeah, well, you won all that money last night. I was like, yeah.
$500.
Uh,
Probably like 800 knowing Fendi.
less than that, but let's just say it's between 800 and 400. And I was like, you understand that I now have less value inside this wallet than the wallet is. She's like, yeah, but you want all that money. And I was like, we keep it. We keep it. I don't need
It's
this.
dumb.
I will say
I was
I did have that wallet for 10 years though. And every time
See,
I would go
so
to
it's a good purchase.
every time I would go to Vegas, I'd go to the Fendi store and they would steam clean it. They would fix any like threads that popped or anything. So it had a lifetime warranty on it.
that's the one thing when it comes to luxury items, but like if I had gone to a Louis Vuitton store, I wouldn't have bought anywhere near as much Louis Vuitton shit that I did when I was working at the hospital. Granted, everything that I got was pre-owned from Facebook,
Yeah.
which is cool. So it's like, oh well, I could have gone to
It
Dillard's
has a story.
Yeah.
some fucking Michael Kors for the same price that I got Louis Vuitton.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's been used a little
Then
bit,
get it.
but you can't
Get it.
tell.
Hey, it's nice to
Well, with
ball
Louis
out every once in
Vuitton,
a
a
while.
lot of people wear it like once or twice and then just sell it.
Well, the purse I wanted was fucking huge. I nicknamed it my cow because it's a huge fucking hunk of it's a big fucking purse and it's leather. It's not the canvas shit. Because if that canvas gets ripped or whatever, they cannot repair that. It's done. But the leather they can repair. So
Mm-hmm.
I was like, let's go ahead and do that. Um, but it's called the Artsy, and people complain about how heavy it is, just the bag without things in it. But I'm like, I just take my wallet and my phone places. I don't always take my purse everywhere with me. So this will be like when I'm traveling and I can stick a whole lot of shit in that bag. It's perfect.
Yeah.
And so I love it. I call it my cow. It stays here most of the time.
Yeah, that's a special
It's
occasion
great.
bag for sure. Right?
Not even that. Like it's literally like luggage. It's
Oh.
huge. Like I can roll up a jacket and stick it in there. It's one of those big ass motherfuckers that will hold everything. It'll
Oh,
hold a
gotcha.
freaking laptop.
Oh, so
Like
it's like
the
it's not a purse, it's like a tote bag.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a big ass motherfucker. So like I can conceal carry. You won't have any idea. I can put my fucking laptop in there. You won't even know that my laptop's in there. Sort of scenario.
Charlie's just like, I got a laptop, I got a gun, I got fucking.
I wanted something that big to carry whatever I needed. And but most of the time, even when I had a small purse, I would take my wallet, take my phone, and just go because it's just easier. Or like a small wristlet sort of bag.
Right. Yeah, I mean,
But
I have no
I don't
problem
know
with with
if I
people
would have
if
seen it and felt it. I don't know if I would have like purchased it in a store. I might would have been like, "This is just a leather bag.
mhm.
It's from a fucking cow. It's like anything else.
Yeah,
There's no reason for it to be this expensive, other than the fact that it has an L and a V
V on it.
stamped on it."
Yeah, I have really don't have any problem with people buying luxury items as long as they can afford it. You know, like it's fine. A lot of that stuff, like here's the thing, Louis, like actual Louis Vuitton, it is insane expensive. Um,
And
but I
with
mean,
and
like there is a. I mean, you are paying a lot because of the brand, but I will say like it's there. If you take care of them, they are quality items for sure.
And with almost anything leather though, like if you take care of it, it will outlast you.
Oh
It
yeah,
will outlast
yeah.
your
It could become
children. It's
hand me
fucking
downs,
leather.
right?
Like
I have a
yeah,
friend. I have a friend whose wife got a Louis Vuitton, like it's not like a zip. I guess you'd call it a clutch, but it snaps because it's from like the '60s, and
yeah,
her grandmother bought it, and it's like this family heirloom now. You know, just like I mean, my father-in-law when we got married bought my wife some like weird Tiffany ring. I mean, it's not weird. It's pretty cool, but it's like got Roman numerals on it. It's not like a diamond. It's like a band. It's got like these Roman numerals etched in it, and it was crazy expensive. But like we'll have. He's like, yeah, you pass that down to your kids, and they pass it down to their
yeah.
kids, and so yeah. And my wife has a Burberry jacket that was wildly expensive, but she's had it since before we were married, and we're about to go on 13 years. You know, so
Yeah.
and she wears it all the time when we go out. So you just take care of that stuff. My only issue with Louis, because my wife wants a Louis Vuitton bag, like purse, like one of the small, like kind of like little more manageable ones. Um,
Hmm.
my only issue, and she agrees, is Louis Vuitton has been knocked off so much that, like, yeah, like, oh, okay, I'm gonna go buy this wildly expensive purse for you, and this is gonna, I mean, it is vanity, right? It's clout chasing, I suppose, what you want to call it. It's like, if we go somewhere and you have it, like half the people are gonna be like, "Is that real? Or did you buy that in Chinatown?" You know, and I'll be like, "Let
And
me
that's
show you the receipt."
right. And
Let me show you the stitch.
that's gonna be the like whatever's made of that canvas. And
Mm-hmm.
once again, if that's ever scratched or ripped or anything like that, they make that out of one giant piece of canvas. So there is no repairing that. And the canvas, that old school brown with the tan letters and like little symbols, that's that biggest thing. But if you get like the leather, the actual leather, it's going to be harder to fake those. However, and so I said I bought mine off of Facebook from a pre-owned
Yeah, yeah.
place, and I can send you that information so you can go on
Oh
there
yeah,
and look
sure.
and
I
see
have no problem with a
something
pre-owned
that's
one as long as it's in good condition.
yes.
You know.
Well, I was gonna say earlier, so beforehand, the reason that they were luxury, the reason they were so good wasn't just because it was leather, because there's a lot of shit made out of leather, but it was completely handmade, hand stitched, hand this, hand that. Now they're not doing that anymore. It's all machine done. Their quality has gone so far down. So I would actually recommend not buying anything new. If you can find it
Oh,
vintage,
I would
like
love
pre
to
two
find like
thousands,
I'd love to find like this chick had like a 1960s Louis Vuitton purse.
yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like
but then I
fuck.
haven't seen
That's
anything
a
that
fucking
level.
flex.
That I mean
But
that
like
is a
you
flex
want
because it probably
vintage
cost more
shit.
than my house. You know.
Oh yeah, no.
Well, that kind of stuff you're not going to want to use, But
Oh
like
yeah,
stuff
no,
from the
that's
'90s,
this
it's
this
still
is
just
now an
it's way better.
investment, and it's getting put in a safety deposit box somewhere. You know.
Right?
Wife's like,
Yeah.
can I use my purse? Fuck no, you can't use your purse. What if you set it
Absolutely
down on a wet
fine.
spot on the table? You
It's
know?
like that is our retirement.
Yeah. Yeah, all like we're no longer liquid. All our wealth is wrapped up in this bag.
Yeah. Another thing I didn't know, all of their leather, like their straps and whatnot that they have, like I got pochette accessories that they discontinued. The leather strap that came with is completely I forget, it's an crap, but it's untouched. Like it's complete
Right.
raw leather. So if it gets
Yeah, it's yeah,
water
raw
on it,
leather, right?
it
You
will
soak it up.
stain.
Yep.
So so you'll see like those water spots on it.
Hmm.
So I ended up having to buy like a leather protector to spray on
Yeah.
that just in case. And then it'll patina over time. So a lot of the ones from the 90s is already patinaed. It's not as like bright skinned looking as the one that I have. But the more you use it, the darker it gets. And if I would have known, I probably would have gotten one of those. But I was like, the newer ones are bigger, and I like that because it'll fit my phone easier and my wallet and all that
Hmm.
shit. So I got one of the new ones. Spent over $100 on retail price because they were sold out online.
Right.
But that was before I knew better.
Eh.
Um, but I would go for the vintage shit for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like a vintage Louis Vuitton. Now I will say I have been to the Louis Vuitton store several times in Las Vegas. And one thing that blows my mind, I mean, it is the most baller shit ever, but it's the Louis Vuitton hard luggage. Like
Oh, the
the
trunks.
Oh,
trunks.
those were
That was the
fucking
original Louis
hard.
Vuitton.
Yeah, I
Like
was like,
Louis Vuitton,
oh,
the guy back in the 1800s, he started out making trunks. Like that is what started all of it. And it was the damier bean, I believe, like the really dark brown and black squares. I think that's what it was first looked like. It's gorgeous, and the insides of those trunks
oh.
look
Well, I'm telling
incredible.
you, like,
I mean, they've recovered some from the Titanic wreck that still were like usable.
imagine how much one of those would be. Like, oh, this is a trunk from the Titanic, Louis Vuitton trunk from the Titanic.
Yeah, but that's why they got as popular as they did because he made them so fucking well. They
Yeah,
were extremely well made and beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And then like all the compartments in those things, it's
yeah,
incredible. And then you'll see some people using that shit as their coffee
yeah.
table.
Yeah, I mean, to the credit to the people in Louis Vuitton, and I'm sure they get it all the time. I just said it was closed, right? I was like, hey, like I can't remember how much it was. It was an insane number. I was like, can I see what the inside of this looks like? And she's like, oh yeah. And she went and got like some like they had like these kind of like what like a box of rubber gloves, but they were just like cotton gloves,
Mhm. Yeah,
and put
no
them
frilly
on and opened
things.
it. And I was like, holy shit! I want to say it was like close to 10 grand for this one trunk.
I can
Oh no,
imagine. Oh yeah.
they're a
Um,
fucking work of art.
um, but even like they even still have outside like the your traditional like trunk. They have like hard luggage that's still like
Hmm.
very nice. And it was like 5 grand for a suitcase, like a normal size suitcase, like a check suitcase. And I was like, I would never use it. I'd be like, I'm not putting this on my commercial flight. This is for people that have people that put these white gloves on and hand place it in the interior of their like private jet, you know?
I mean, when I was
Well, not
working at the airport,
necessarily, but
that's how you
ones
knew it
that
was a porn star.
they have that
Oh,
disposable type of
I'm
income.
sure there's plenty of people that went and bought a 5 grand Louis Vuitton luggage just to be seen with it in an airport as they're sitting
Oh,
economy on their way to,
Yes, there's those
Dubai.
people.
yeah, no, when I was working there, there was always people who would have like the fucking carry-on Louis Vuitton suitcases.
Like, I mean, carry-on's not bad. I'd still be worried for the price. I'd still be worried about like the TSA conveyor belt fucking it up, you know?
I had a flight attendant not kick my purse, but nudge it with his shoes because I had it under the seat in front of me as my carry-on, my
I
big
know where this
ass
is
fucking
going, and I
bag.
already have the perfect movie quote lined up for it. Continue.
But uh yeah, he was like, "Can you just stick that?" And I just looked up at him like, "Do it again. One more time. Do it again.
So,
Do it
yep,
again."
yep. So, do you remember
Very
Hangover 2?
vaguely, very vaguely.
They're in the airport on their way to go to Thailand, and Adam, right? Is his name Adam? No, it's not Adam. What's Zach Galifianakis' character's name?
Alan.
Alan has this like Louis Vuitton like carry-on duffel bag, and it's like in the seat next to him in the terminal. And Bradley Cooper, like the Asian kid who Alan doesn't like, was like, "Oh, can I sit here?" He's like, "Nope, seat's taken." And like Bradley Cooper just grabbed the bag and like tossed it on the floor. And I was like, "How dare you? That is a Louis Vuitton."
He's like, it's not even fucking real.
If my wife had a Louis Vuitton bag underneath the seat and a flight stewardess even came close to touching it, I would immediately break out, "How dare you? That is a Louis Vuitton."
Bill throws on the Burger King crown.
Mm-hmm. So,
But that's why I got leather, so I could just fucking take a wet washcloth and clean it off. I was like, bitch.
Yeah, for
So I was
sure.
cleaning it.
For sure.
And then I looked at the sun, and part of it got melted, so I was like, well, shit.
Just like, do you remember like those brands? Charlie would probably know it more than Jake. But like, remember when Coach was huge? And then it got so huge that now it's kind of like, okay, you have a Coach purse.
My mom was obsessed with Coach.
There is something to be said. Like I said, like some stuff is just insanely priced where you're gonna have a shit ton of money. I mean, I can't say for sure. If I had just won the lottery like that fucking kid in Texas.
I mean, speaking of Coach, I saw an advertisement for Coach shoes like last night.
Oh yeah, I have a pair of Coach sneakers.
So y'all know
I got them at fucking TJ Maxx for like $40.
Yeah, but their logo is like the horse and carriage. I regret so much not getting one of their bags back in 2019. It was like rainbow colored, but instead of a horse for the carriage, it was a T-Rex that the carriage was hooked up to.
That's fucking cool.
I bet those were like limited edition, right?
Awesome. And I was like, oh, they'll probably do this again. Never seen it again. I need to look it up and see if I could find one on eBay. Because they had a really cute, like, it looked like kind of like a satchel, but it said it was like a camera purse. Okay. So it was like a crossbody-esque, but kind of like a squarish, small rectangle sort of look.
Probably a little hard-bodied, right? Like not like plastic.
And it had the T-Rex with the carriage, and I was like, I fucking love that so much.
Yeah, everybody in chat, I get like so cool. Coach used to be great back in the 80s, but I think they put like in the mid 2000s, Coach pushed so hard to try to like break into that like ultra luxury barrier that it just failed them.
Like, no.
It failed. And now you see him in like TJ Maxx and shit, you know?
Yeah, that like the Dooney and Burke was really popular.
Who was the lady who hung herself?
Birkin's pretty popular now.
Oh, See, I put like Kate Spade and Fossil like below Coach and like.
But wasn't Kate like when Kate Spade first came on the market? Wasn't it like I'm not gonna say like high end, but like
it's up there. Like, it's way too overpriced.
Like priced for like upper middle class people, you know, like affordable to somewhat successful people, but then it just got oversaturated and it just.
To me, it's like fucking buying a quilt and making a purse out of it. Like,
oh no, who's that one? That's not Kate Spade. That's
Oh, Vera Bradley.
Bradley. Yeah. Good God, my wife had so much of her shit. And then
that shit was so expensive, and I'm like, this is a fucking quilt. Like, what the fuck?
But I think Vera Bradley was like.
That was all leather. That would, once again, that's going to last you your entire life. If it's all leather, it's going to last forever.
But I think Vera Bradley, I think that business strategy was like, okay, like I'm sure at one point she was making them herself, selling them for $60-$70, right? People loved them, and then finally somebody's like, hey, we can go mass market with this, sell them for $110, $120. It's going to be a fad. You've got about 5 years, but you are going to make bank in that 5 years, and then the brand will be trash.
Dude, the one
I hope that's how it worked out for him. But
the one I cannot understand for the life of me, have you seen the Consuela bags?
No. What? Consuela. Every time somebody says Consuela, I just think of the made from
Right.
a family guy.
On
Not a great marketing
yes.
strategy for millennials.
I didn't know anything about this brand, but then I went to San Antonio with one of my girlfriends, and she was like, "Oh, they have these Wheeler bags here," and I was like, "Oh, these are cute." Like $300 to $400 for a fucking bag that's plastic,
Oh,
literal
maybe I
fucking
have seen
plastic.
those. I'll have to Google it. Sarah in the
Like
chat.
they're pretty, but I'm like, for fucking sake, like there is no reason for that.
I think Sarah just won the chat. Every Vera Bradley purse has a cracked iPhone and self tanner inside of it. That would yep. You win, Sarah. You win the day. Yeah. But yeah, it's that I mean that world's wild. I mean, I've been to like how do we even get here? Oh, Vegas. I've been to like stores in Vegas. I've tried on like $100,000 watches in Vegas. Like
Yes.
I think they just know like this, you know, you're gonna get riffraff like me. I'm a big watch guy. I love watches. I can't afford any of the ones I want, but I appreciate it. But yeah, I went into do you know Armand like the hexagonal watches?
Mm-mm. I only know Tag Heuer and Rolex
Tag
and
is
Patek
I mean Tag can get very
and Seiko.
expensive. In the realm of watches, Tag's kind of mid tier.
Yeah,
I mean, still incredibly expensive and
it's a great
very nice
watch. You're
watches.
gonna pay a few $1,000s for
Yeah,
it.
it's one of those watches. Like I know plenty of people. Like, oh, my son graduated high school. Like people that have not like insane amounts of income, but enough. Like I bought my son like $1,000 Tag watch for graduating high school, so he can just have a very nice watch. It's a very to me personally, I think even though I wear an Apple Watch now, which I hated doing, but I'm addicted to it now. I have watches and I appreciate watches, and I think a very nice watch is a good fashion staple for an adult man, you know. Um, but yeah, like Rolex, I actually do own a Rolex. I've never worn it. It was
Why
a
not?
um, it was a so my grandfather, who back in the day did very well. For every grandchild, that when they were born, they were given a Rolex because Rolex was very big back then. Rolex is kind of, I mean, they're still great watches, and shout out if you can get a Rolex. Fallen a little bit out of what they used to be. There's some other brands that are more flashy and shit. Um, so I have an '88 Rolex Submariner. For one, it's gold, yellow gold, not for me. But it's gold. It's a Submariner '88 Rolex Submariner, gold with the like forest green face. It's in a safety deposit box because it's actually worth quite a bit of money. Which actually I asked my grandpa about it last time when I went back and saw him for my grandmother's funeral. I asked him, I was like, hey, like I don't want to be like tacky or anything, but like how much did you pay for this? And what he paid for it to what it's worth now is because I guess it was like some weird like one run for like 2 years or something. So yeah, I don't wear it.
I mean, do you have it appraised though?
It's been probably about 10 years since I've had it appraised. It's one of those things I think about, but I also like I'm not interested. Like I'm not going to sell it unless like some I really have to. I've kept it.
Right.
I mean, even through I've had it since I was born, and I've been through some fucking broke ass times and never sold it.
But God forbid, like something happens to it, this, that, or the
Yeah,
other. It's,
like I
I,
go.
I worked at a jewelry store that sold Rolexes, so like this was like our kind of spiel, like keep the evaluations up on
Yeah.
those for
So,
sure.
but yeah, I tried on a Audemars Piguet watch that was retailing. When you get to that level, I feel like you can probably negotiate a bit. But it was the sticker price on it was $110,000, and they let me try it on. I had to go in a room, and they put like a cotton sleeve over my wrist, and it was dope. Damn, it was dope.
Wow.
I told him I was like, I can't afford this watch, and the lady's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Like, it was slow. It was was like 9 o'clock on a Tuesday in
Yeah,
Vegas.
right.
You know,
We're not fucking doing anything else.
the one watch I will say is I was in
How
Vegas.
heavy was it? I will say.
I mean, it's got some weight to it.
Was it one of those things where it's just like, oh
No,
hell
it wasn't
no?
uncomfortable. When you get like if you put on a watch that's so heavy it's uncomfortable to wear, then I'm like, this is stupid. Like I mean, it's got some weight. You know it's there, but it's not like I felt like it had a weight. Like after 5 minutes of wearing it, like I wouldn't notice it anymore. You know, if it fit right. I mean, it was heavy enough to where if like it's a little too big, it's gonna be sliding up your arm and shit. You know, because I have very
Yeah.
small wrists. Um,
Yeah.
there was one watch that, and then we're getting into like I'm gonna have to rename this episode to like I don't know, bougie shit or something. Uh, so
Black and
I landed in Vegas, and God, I can't for the life of me. I should know, but there was one year that IndyCar decided to do a race at the Las Vegas Motor Speedway, which is a NASCAR track, and NASCAR tracks traditionally have a lot steeper banks on their turns. And all the IndyCar guys were like, this is too dangerous. We're going too fast because we don't ever have to hit the brakes. The night I landed in Vegas, I want to say, was it Scott Weldon? Let me Google it real quick because I don't want to do the dude dirty. Dan Weldon, who was a very successful IndyCar driver at the time, who was one of the people saying, ironically, in reality, it's been 10, 12 years now, was saying, like, this is too fast. We should not be here. Went too fast around a turn, hit another car, flew into the gates, and it killed him. And he was a Tissot like sponsored driver. The day before he died, he was in the Tissot store in Vegas and signed one of his like signature watches. And I was just walking through. I was like, "Oh shit, Dan Weldon!" They had it like on a display, like in his case. And I was like, "Is that Dan Weldon like signature on that watch?" Like, yeah. I was like, "He died last night." Like, yeah. We're like, I was like, "How much is that?" It's like we've had about 100 calls this morning for that watch, and we won't sell it. And it was like a $1,500 watch, like retail, you know.
Yeah.
Add his signature to it at the time. Like IndyCar's not that popular, you know. So maybe
Really
maybe
priced.
$2,000, $2,500. But now that he signed it,
now that you're dead,
24 hours before he died in a wreck in Las Vegas. I bet that watch. I'm sure somebody says, "I'll give you $100,000 for that $2,000 watch." You know. They're like, "Nope, we've been told by Tissot." The lady said, "We've been told by Tissot we cannot sell this watch."
Yeah.
So that's probably the craziest watch I've ever seen, just because of, you know, the
I
situation.
something that went for like auction at some point.
Oh, I'm sure they probably put that thing. Tissot probably bought it back from the store. I don't know if like how Tissot stores work, if they're franchised or whatever, but Tissot got that watch back somehow and probably sold it at Sotheby's like 5 years later for an insane amount of money. But I do like watches. I love watches. Watches is kind of like, whereas some women love like can get really into bags and purses, like watches is my thing.
I really enjoyed working at the jewelry store and learning about it.
Yeah.
There's a lot that goes into it.
Jake, you got a nice watch?
I got an Apple Watch, and it has an altimeter, wind speed, and all that on it. But I want to get like a real watch that has an altimeter.
Yeah.
And barometer on it. Just because I think that would be.
I bet you like the balloon community. I bet you there's like a watch brand that those people swear by.
A lot of them are using the like Garmin smartwatches now.
Yeah. See, so I held off on a smartwatch for so long because I'm such a watch guy. I was like, I don't want to have this smartwatch because like I love watches. I think it's like one of the staple, especially now that like men don't wear suits or anything like that anymore. Like I feel like the watch is like the staple piece for like men's fashion.
I have a pretty big bracelet on my watch.
I know. I want to get my one now. I want to get a NATO strap for mine. I like the NATO strap look. But
it's really funny. My dad always said my Timex keeps as good as time.
Takes a licking and keeps on ticking. Actually, Before I got my Apple Watch, the watch I wore every single day was actually my dad's Timex that he had for like 10 years before he died.
Mhm.
And I just
I
put a
don't know
new
if my dad
strap on
ever
it.
changed his out, but he would always have like a OD green band, like just a canvas band. And he just wore the
Yeah.
same thing. And his mom had gifted him a really nice Rolex because his dad had one and his older brother got the dad's. And so to kind of keep that square, my grandmother got my dad one. But he was like, I'm not going to wear this thing. Like, number one, my fucking wrist is too big for it. I'm not gonna buy more links for it because that's hundreds of dollars. He was like, and my Timex works just as good as that one
Oh,
would.
I mean, again, I get it. Like a $10 purse works just as well as a $5,000 purse, right? But I mean,
Yeah.
it's capitalism, right? Like you can spend your money on what you want to spend your money on. Like, if I had the money, I'd buy an expensive ass watch because I love like that's my lane. I love watches, right? People love purses.
But the problem with that, and somebody brought it up, I can't remember who did in the chat, and I have felt this, I was taught this lesson when I was in high school too, of when you have that nice shit, you're making yourself a target at the same time.
I do agree with that. If I
Being
went,
flashy like
yeah,
that all the time,
yeah, no, 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 yeah,
people are
no,
going to notice that,
no,
and
for sure.
it does kind of it made a lot of paranoia in me, and that's why like I don't take my purse a lot of places. I'm like, even though it's black, it's hard to see. I'm like,
Yeah, somebody
I
could
just don't
snatch that.
I don't want to put this shit
You
out
turn your
there.
back for 1 minute at a bar or a restaurant, probably 25% chance somebody's gonna come snatch it. You know?
That and like so when I was in high school, my boss that I worked with, her husband got her a 1 carat uh what is it, marquee, where it's like
Marquee
the
cut, yeah.
France slant, and it had turquoise and coral in it. It
Mm-hmm.
was a beautiful ring.
Mm-hmm.
And they were in Ruidosa. He got it there. They went to the Inn of the Mountain Gods. It's a popular casino there.
Oh
And
yeah.
she had said like
Mm-mm.
the people working there came up and waited on me a hell of a lot more than they did before I had this giant
Oh yeah.
fucking
Oh, for
diamond
sure,
on
for
my hand.
sure. But
Because
yeah, it
it
also
was
puts
just a
it's a
carat, but
target.
it looked fucking huge. So she was like, "You don't think people notice shit?
Mm-hmm.
People notice shit."
Yeah, I have a friend that very successful. He's a lawyer. He's very successful. Um, bought his one when they got married or engaged, technically, I guess. Bought his wife a incredibly expensive engagement ring, but also another one that is smaller. And he's like, "Oh yeah, like the big one, like that's you will, wear that when we like fancy dinners somewhere. But every
Yeah.
day, like just wear this one. Like it means the same to me. But like I wanted to get
Yes.
you something nice, but I'm not comfortable with you walking around with this,
All the time with
like
a big fucking
like
rock.
5-digit rock on your finger.
Mhm. And God forbid it gets
Or
lost,
the fucking
the
diamond just
stone
comes out
falls
of it, which
out.
happens all the time.
That happens quite a bit. Yeah, and I've seen it, and it's just like, and like, do you have it insured? All this shit. So it's like that's even more shit to carry. Honestly, I say don't even get the expensive ring. Like once again, I worked at a jewelry store. We sold
No, if you want to
really
drop,
fucking expensive
I would say
rings.
I would say
And
like if
it's
you want
just
to
like,
get your wife a big ass diamond for an engagement, get her a reasonable ring and then get like some dope diamond necklace that she can wear for like special occasions or something. Or just get a diamond and throw it in your safe.
yeah, I say no to
Yeah,
all of it.
yeah, I mean it's fine. Like I said, it's
Don't.
capitalism. People can spend money on what they want to, but um
Right. But people think, oh, this diamond, whatever I'm paying for it, I could sell it for this. It's worth this.
mhm.
It's fucking not. I guarantee you that. Because once again, I worked in this industry. I got to see the behind the scenes. You're paying at least half
Oh,
or more of what that diamond actually costs, of what
oh,
you would get that
yeah, for
back
sure.
if you
That's
try to
how
sell it,
I
anything like that.
yeah. I think I
Do
said this
not.
story. I think I said
I
this.
know.
Yeah, I think I said this on the show before that I have an aunt who was um, like a regional manager for a pretty big jewelry franchise. And when I got engaged, I mean, I've said it. I was 22. I was broke. I was like, I've got like $600, and that was probably like I had to scrape to get that. Um, and she gave it to me at like her cost,
Hmm.
and she's like, I mean, it was half. Like, but then also I was gonna say this, watch wise, like when I do go to like things and I want to wear a nice watch. My dad's best friend owned a jewelry store in our hometown, and I mean, they both moved to North Carolina together, like they'd known each other for most of their lives, and owned a jewelry store. And a guy came in wanting to sell a Breitling watch, which is a pretty, it's up there with Omega, Rolex up there.
Hmm.
Um, and he said like it was a fantastic watch. And he's like, okay, like I'm gonna take it in the back. I'm gonna pull the plate off the back and get the serial number so that I can run it through like Breitling's like confirmation system. And
Hmm.
he said he went to the back, pulled the thing off, and then heard the bell on the door shut. Like the door opened and shut at the front of the store, and the dude left.
Oh, yeah.
And he opened it up. There's no serial
Big.
number inside of it, so it was a fake. But he's like looking at it, like it was like one of the. It's probably that he's like it's the best fake watch I've ever seen in my life. Like it runs, it's built, it runs like a
Yeah.
Breitling, but there's no serial number on it. And I was like, well, how
And
much do you want?
you,
I was like, how much do you want
you,
for it? And he's like, it was the day before my wedding. He's like, you can just have it, wedding present. I was
Oh,
like, dope. So now, like when I go to Vegas, I wear that all the time. Like, or go out to somewhere nice, I just wear that fake Breitling.
hell yeah.
So
And just like you had said about like the fake Louis Vuitton, the only way you can tell is they all have a date code
yeah,
of when they were created, and it's in a specific spot in a fucking corner. You have to find that date
yeah.
code. That is the only fucking way. Very much as the serial number on, and we have to do that for Rolexes too. They will look completely
Oh yeah.
spot
He said he's like I was fooled
on.
until like, and even when he said when he took the plate off to like actually see like the workings on the
Yeah.
inside, he's like, it runs like it's built and runs just like a real Breitling. So
Mm-hmm.
he's like, it was probably a very expensive fake. You know, it was
Mm-hmm.
probably like a $500 or $600 fake that somebody bought.
It was
yeah,
just
not completely reverse engineered one, probably.
Oh yeah, ever China came out of
right.
China, you know. But
And I don't know how much Tudors are, but
Tudor's a good
Tudors
brand.
are made from Rolex. They
Yeah,
are cheap. They're the Toyotas to
the
Ro,
Lexus. Yeah,
to yeah
if
Rolex
Rolex
Lex.
is Lexus, then Tudor would be Toyota. Yeah, they're very good
Yes,
watches, and they're
the exact same thing.
relative.
Really,
Like I
and
don't know what people's
really,
watch budgets are, but I mean Tudors are an expensive watch, not a Rolex, but I mean they're
I've
pricey with a
never
couple
looked into
$100,
it.
I mean up into the thousands, you know. But
Uh,
it
so
just
the
depends.
the the only reason I know that is because the watch fixer, the horologist
Yeah.
that works with us, you have to go to a school to Freddie, what the fuck? Sorry. You
Clip
have to
that.
go to a school to work on Rolexes. They
Uh,
will
it
not
Love that.
let you work on this shit
Yeah,
unless you
you have
go
to
to
be
their
certified,
school.
and it's hard. It's really hard to work
And
on
he
roll.
went to that and he was like, what did they gift us with? A fucking tutor. I was like, what? What the fuck is that? And he told me all the spiel about it, and I was like, dude, that's fucked. Like, here you go, you can work on Rolexes. We're not gonna give you one, you fucking piece of shit. But here's our lesser brand.
You
Bye
fucking
bye.
whore. In a
Yeah.
Swiss accent, you fucking whore.
Little off
That
topic.
guy was awesome. He was great. He moved away,
Little off
but he
topic.
was.
Emily in the chat. There was an Emily. Let me look up the last name. There's an Emily that won the flag raffle for um, softcore history, and I emailed, and I haven't got an email back. So if that's you, email me back, please. Um,
Meow cat.
Meow, kitty. So anyways, I had Jake. We didn't get to piss Charlie off with. Oh, here's our chance. The Charlie Sheen doc.
Did you watch it, Bill?
I did. It's fantastic.
It's fucking awesome, isn't
You
it?
can't help but love the dude.
He's such a degenerate, but you feel bad for him at the end of it.
You love him at the end of it. Like, you're rooting for this guy.
Didn't
Also, fuck
he
John.
do something to Corey Haim though?
No, he denies it.
He denies it, which
Of course he does.
right. I don't know. I know. Was it Corey Haim or was it the other Corey that got like was saying stuff about Michael Jackson as well?
I don't think so.
Corey
Corey
Friedman.
Feldman is also a grifter, so
Loves Michael Jackson and like steals his dance moves, but he claims it was old CS that got
Well, no, Corey Haim's the dead one.
yeah.
And it was Corey Feldman who made the accusation against Charlie Sheen and Corey Haim.
Eventually, but I've seen some shit
Have
of
you?
like
I
some
don't
people
know.
who corroborated that it was Charlie that did it. I've seen some things that even Corey Haim's mom said no, it wasn't Charlie, but it's just like, well, mom, how would you know? You
Yeah.
weren't in between the trailers that the supposed thing happened. But I mean, he got fucking HIV somehow, so it's just like, well, he's apparently not against it.
Well, he
so...
talks about that. What do you say? Flipping the menu?
he's like sometimes when you're so high,
Especially for someone, it's just like, oh, you were like the big thing, you were the cute one. Now here's this new person. It's prison rules. It's not always about sexual gratification. It's about dominance.
I wouldn't think he got it from Corey Haim because Corey Haim died long before Charlie Sheen got AIDS.
I didn't say he got.
Oh, I thought
AIDS
that's. What, I
from
thought that's. I
14-year-old
thought. Sorry,
Corey Haim.
Charlie. Sorry, I thought that's what you were saying, but no.
No, I'm saying like he got AIDS somehow, as in like he's not against gay sex,
Yeah.
and which in that case it started somewhere, and Corey Haim was like the next new thing. So it's just like, what are you gonna do? And that's why I brought the prison thing.
Either way, I think
it was a dominance thing. It wasn't about sexual gratification. It was about I'm jealous of you, so I'm going to show you. You know, I full on believe it. Sure. I full on believe it. I believe that's why his brother and his dad have distanced themselves from him as well.
His dad's still very involved in his life.
Yeah,
but he was in the documentary.
No, but I mean,
I think he might be gone.
Martin Sheen, yeah, Martin Sheen's got to be fucking 90 by now. Emilio, I don't know. I don't think him and Charlie got along for a very long time. Maybe that was why. Maybe there's other shit.
And he talks about like how he was raising his kids.
So, yeah, I don't know, but I will say, like, I enjoyed the documentary. You know, so it was fun. The fact that he was so famous at one time that a commercial airline pilot let him fly the plane clearly loaded.
And you're believing Charlie Sheen on this? Or did
True.
the pilot
was
like, yes, I let this happen?
I take it with a grain of salt, but I want to believe. Like, I want to believe that's insane. I mean, it was also the 80s, and he was with Nicolas Cage. Back in the 80s, people did wild shit like that all the time.
Okay, to correct you on that one and to correct Ross, he was not with Nicolas Cage.
Oh, was he not?
He was on his honeymoon.
Oh, that's right.
First marriage.
Oh. I want to see a Nicolas Cage doc. That dude's the weirdest motherfucker ever.
Oh, he's fucking nuts.
Fucking married Lisa Marie Presley when he was obsessed with her father. Could you imagine?
Yeah. Talk like your dad. Talk like your dad. Talk like your dad. I can't come unless
just watching the clips.
I can't come unless you talk like your dad.
Like you watch the Nicolas Cage and clips in the Charlie Sheen doc, and you clearly see
that one broke Charlie
so bad.
I can do a pretty good Nicolas Cage.
I was gonna say, like, I have a literal picture of Elvis, like, right above my laptop. So
doing
it's
her,
like
doing Lisa Marie from behind, facing an Elvis poster. Say thank you, Father. Say thank you, Father.
Dad's so fucked.
Tell him you're a dirty girl. Oh yeah. Tell him you're a dirty girl.
Call me his name. Call me his name.
All right, let's get out of here. This has been the Inner Nation. Like I said, like, subscribe, rate, review all the places. For Jake, for Charlie, I'm Bill. Good night, everyone. All right, we're off. Oh, shit.